the narcissistic personality disorder, it is a nasty stuff both for the person who has it and for environment and friends and relatives as well. So the problem is that it is rooted very much in childhood, early childhood, around 2, 3, plus minus some times. So this is very early, this kind of trauma, what happens, but this is only one layer. And the second layer is around 10, 13, plus minus sometimes. And that time, what happened in this very early trauma, and that time it happens that the whole personality base is disbalanced and somehow cracked, let's say. But in later time, in early teenage, so that what happens is that some kind of traumatic experience that creates a new start for developing real personality disorder like narcissistic. And this second period, it is some kind of abandonment, some kind of you go too far away from the home, and it is college years, or you are too far, you are imbalanced, and you are alone, and you don't feel that. Maybe you can compensate sometimes a little bit with your brain, with your intellect, your IQ, some capacity, but mostly it happens in this time and these years that it is really starts, and it is really starting, and it is just continuing till age of 18. You cannot say that it is narcissistic or borderline personality disorder, but it is actually the dynamic is quite much visible that time already. So inside it is pretty much fragile. It is very vulnerable. It is nasty. It is really, and the problem is that around these basic traumas, there is one layer much more that is created, and it is a kind of self-defense via intellect, via certain ways of communication, like you don't have the capacity to reflect on yourself. And this is quite much protecting the positive changes. But when it is a possibility for change, when you don't have it quite seriously, but mild, not so severe depths of this kind of narcissistic personality disorder, and then when you have a very positive relationship with someone, your partner, your wife, husband, whatever, then of course after a while the dynamic is quite visible, and then when the partner says that it is not proper and it is not tolerable anymore, so please go to therapy, and then you are able, and then you stop, and you just turn really, and 180 degrees, that wow, now I see what am I, how I function, and it is a great time to change really. And it doesn't take so much time when it goes nicely in the therapy, in consultations. I mean, of course, not in 2 weeks you are ready and everything is okay, but then quite rapidly you start to understand what is going on, and if you are in good hands, then it is wow, it is quick and very positive and very. And quickly you get some balance and quite new insights from yourself and from the world, and quite quickly even your relationships, intimate relationships, getting much better, and so on. So this is about narcissistic personality disorder.